Welcome back to Snowdonia Antiques, and we're back in the playpen yet again. What we're looking at today is component parts of a tea table. Okay, Victorian piece. All intents and purposes, it was very nice at the time when they actually made these things. They put a lot of time and a lot of effort into it because they were a focal point of a room. You walked into the room, you sat at the tea table, you basically got your cups, saucers and all the rest of this type of gubbins out, and you arranged your Victorian jelly mould chairs around this table, and that was it. Cup of tea was served. You used to bring in your friends and neighbours and you'd show them your wealth. Let's put it that way. Oh look, I have a tea table. I'm posh. Okay, now what we have here, we have it's all broken down, and the reason why it's all broken down is because we've got to go through it from top to bottom to make sure that it's all right. There's no point just doing half a job. Glue lines go, timber separates, all needs closing up, all needs doing properly, otherwise you don't have the same structure and the same balance of the table itself, and it basically doesn't become fit for purpose. Right, you can see some alterations that have been made to this. I'll point them out in a second. Now what you have here, you have a pod. This is the centre section. On a standard tripod table it would be called a gun barrel turning. Reason being, this all the way down to here looks like a gun barrel from the, well, anywhere from the 18th century and before. If you look at the cannons on ships, you turn this sideways, again, it looks like there's a gun barrel. Okay, you've got the little hole there where the ball goes into, and it's fired from. There's a nice little add-on at the bottom here. Unfortunately, it's had a chunk out, so what we will do is we will replace the chunk there, reshape it, and then carve it, and it will look absolutely fantastic. Put a little bit of strength behind it as well. Now, these are the feet. Okay, nicely done. There you go. At one time it used to have casters on. Understandable, because again, with Victorian furniture, they usually weighs quite a bit. It's a bit bulky. You've got to move it around a room. If the room's got carpets on it, you want to be able to move it as easy as you possibly can, instead of just dragging it along and destroying the joints on it. This, everything pivots around this. Basically, the gun barrel turning here slips over the top here, and the bottom section, which is this part there, is on the bottom here, and it goes into the feet and the bottom plate, which is over there. Here's the top, nice enough top. It's seen better days, but I don't. There's restoration and there's over restoration. What we don't want to do is we don't want to over restore anything. So what we'll try and do is be able to bring the colour back up on it without having to, as most restorers seem to do at the moment, French polish everything in sight. It's already got French polish on it. All you need really, all it would need, in my own personal opinion, is basically just that, a nice cut back with a wire wall, and then a good wax on top. Right, this is the base section, the base plate, with everything, well, basically where the feet all fit onto, and everything grows from there. As you can see, got a nice big split down through there, and somebody has put, at one time, a support, which is this, to try and give it some kind of strength to stop it from separating again. What we will do is we will clean up all this, and then we'll put butterfly joints in from there, here in the centre, and there at the end, and that'll close that section up and give it some strength, and the butterfly joint will stop it from opening again. Okay, a little bit of veneer off the edges, and there's this great big crack all the way through the centre. What I think actually has happened with this, they've got two pieces of timber. Okay, you've got one piece that's going across this way and in that direction, and to stop it from actually bending, twisting or warping or cracking, they decided to put another piece of timber going in the opposite direction. Unfortunately, it didn't work like that because the glue lines between the two, by the looks of it, have separated, and when they've separated, it's done exactly what they don't want it to do. Okay, well, that's all got to be closed up, cleaned up and hidden. Right, you can keep an eye on this and watch it as we rebuild it and sort it all out over the next, well, few days. And yeah, you can, if you've got any questions, don't hesitate to ask us, snowdoniaantiques@gmail.com, or you can ask us on our Facebook inbox page or on our main page. You can visit our website, which is snowdoniaantiques.co.uk, or you can just follow us on like what we do on Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, all that type of rubbish that's flying around the place. And keep an eye on how we get on with this one. Take care now.